Welcome back to Cord Cutting today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including Paramount Plus and Peacock have been adding some new live channels. We got a full breakdown of all of the content they're offering over on Paramount Plus and Peacock's new live channels. Lifetime is laying off more people. As the continued round of layoffs for cable TV networks continues to grow, Lifetime this time impacted, and your local ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC station is going to get some more personalized attention in its streaming platforms to you. We'll tell you what's happening there as they try to find a way to keep people watching in the world of cord cutting. First, though, I'll put a link to each story I talk about down in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can find them on Amazon or on cordcuttersnews.com there, Also, if you want those stories emailed to you with a free newsletter, in the show notes you'll find a link at the bottom to sign up for our free newsletter. It goes out every morning where you can watch all or read all these stories right there. All right, with that said, let's dive into it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. Paramount Plus now has 31 live channels. They've been slowly adding a ton of live channels to its service, and there's quite a bit of content here. Now, a lot of people don't think about this with Paramount Plus, so I wanted to break down all the channels it has, because in recent months they've been slowly adding a channel here and a channel there with this. And these are 24/7 live channels of content like SpongeBob SquarePants, your local CBS station on the premium package on that, a 24/7 lean back Star Trek channel just showing different Star Trek episodes with it, animation favorites, kid-friendly classics like Rugrats, Paw Patrol 24/7, a channel for preschoolers of 24/7 preschooler content, 90s sitcom CSI, Kids and Family Fun, 60 Minutes 24/7, CBS Sports HQ, reality channels, and even seasonal ones. Like right now, you got multiple Big Brother cams running 24/7 live from the Big Brother house. Check it out, Paramount Plus subscribers. I know a lot of people have been fascinated by these because it's a nice lean back experience. You know, I just want something on the TV. I don't want to specifically really watch it. Maybe I'm paying the bills. Maybe I'm cleaning my house. Just want something on the TV. These lean back channels are a great way to just throw it on and have some great content. Disney's been getting into it, but now so is things like Peacock and Paramount Plus. Speaking of which, Peacock has struck a deal with Scripps. Scripps has 6 channels, 24/7 streaming on Peacock, include Ion. And the big get here is Ion now has quite a bit of WNBA games, so it's nice to see them streaming there. Ion Mysteries, Court TV, Legendary Trials, Bounce, and Scripps News. Now, a lot of this has been free on other platforms. I think Bounce, it has not been. Somebody correct me, but I don't know of any free options other than an antenna to stream Bounce. Now, Bounce is a great one there, but is free with an antenna. Just streaming has been kind of hard to find. So it's great to see Peacock adding more content here. We're seeing this become a growing trend of trying to offer more live channels in these on-demand services. I'll be interested to see if Netflix gets into this. I'm kind of surprised they have not yet. All right, we've heard about a lot of layoffs. We know that it's been announced that mass layoffs are coming to Paramount. We've already seen runs of layoffs there at NBC, Disney, and other places have all had layoffs for NBC Universal, I should say. Now, Lifetime is being impacted. Lifetime is going to have significant cuts and lays off unscripted teams. So this seems to be a lot of their unscripted content is being hit the hardest. But I've heard reports that some of the layoffs have hit other areas in Lifetime also. Does not surprise me. A growing amount of people are ditching things like Lifetime. Lifetime is still massively a traditional cable television network. Really needs to find a way to diversify itself. I would say put its content on other places too. But Lifetime seeing mass layoffs, and we also heard many of its competitors have either gone through layoffs or will be going through layoffs soon. Any Lifetime fans here? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you watch Lifetime? I'd love to hear from you. All right. Your local ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC stations could be getting some big changes to their apps. Gray Media, one of the largest owners of local television stations, has announced a partnership with Google Cloud AI and QuickPlay's cloud narrative platform. That's a bunch of gobbledygook, but what it means for you is starting next year, new apps are coming to your local TV stations that will include more personalized recommendations, AI-generated content, and more from local television stations to try to get you to be more in their app. Now, you know, I've been a big fan of promoting having local television station access through their news. There's all kinds of different services out there. I know NewsOn just got sold, but there's Haystack and others. Here's one right there. Nope. Yep, right there. That are being offered for free. Many stations have their own apps too, if you search for them, which are pretty nice. It gives you a great way to have local news, weather, and more at your fingertips in case of bad weather and other newsworthy events. But they're trying to find a way to keep people engaged. Let's be honest, local news is struggling like everybody else. Ad revenue's down, viewership is definitely a big issue. And now it seems that they're turning to AI to try to get you to stream their content more. We'll see what happens there. This is coming early next year. We'll have full coverage when it does. All right, the price of Apple TV Plus is going up. If you're an Apple TV subscriber, it's going up $3 a month for the ad-supported from $6.99 to $9.99. And the ad-free version is going up $3 a month to $12.99, up from $9.99 with this. Now, this is effective immediately, and customers being notified on their next bill, they'll see the price hike if you're already subscribed. I think the big thing that Peacock or Apple TV has, it's been a long day. Apple TV's biggest problem is this: just not enough content. They have some amazing high-quality content. But I've heard from multiple people, you watch what you want to watch, and then you kind of look around, you don't see what you want to see. Also, they've made it so easy to get through different ways for free through a lot of bundles. A lot of people get it for free, binge watch it, and then don't renew. You know, one of my favorites on it is For All Mankind. Of course, from the creator of the reboot of Battlestar Galactica, one of my favorite shows. Very talented, great show. But again, once you've done binge watching the few seasons there are, you start looking around and like, hey, I watched, you know, everything I want to watch. We're on Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and other places. There's just such a wealth of content that you find a huge amount of options there. So it'll be interesting. Are you going to cancel? Will this drive you away? I think Apple's playing a dangerous game. It's been reported they may be losing as much as $1 billion a year on this. Somebody correct me if that number is wrong, but I think that's the number I heard floating around. All right, today in TV history, 36 years ago this week. How is this even possible? Beverly Hills 90210 premiered on Fox on August 21st, 1996. First aired on Fox, became a hit show, groundbreaking. Its time, along with several other shows like it around the period, kind of created this whole genre a little bit there, or at least pushed the genre forward, maybe a better way to do it. But the legendary 90210 has since survived in reruns and streaming. It's still widely popular today. Do you watch it? You can find it streaming on Amazon or on Paramount Plus right now if you want to watch 90210. Let me know, are you a 90210 fan? I am not. I did not watch this growing up when it came out. I was just busy when it came out with high school and all that stuff. All right, deal of the day. If you've been looking for a streaming player, TiVo's 4K streaming stick, it's getting a little old, but it's down to $24.99. Still a pretty powerful Android streaming player with TiVo's recommendation system in it and integration. Check it out. I think they're clearing out stock on this. I wouldn't be surprised to see this discontinue, but it's still out there. Check it out. Also, hey, I did a full reviews of Fox One and ESPN Plus, or ESPN Unlimited. Man, they keep changing names. That's going to be hard. But if you want to see that on the channel, ESPN Unlimited and Fox One reviews are now up there. But a few quick notes here. Got a lot of people asking about this. Hey, I get a Disney bundle from Verizon or another place, either cheap or free, like I do. Can I add ESPN Unlimited? No, you cannot. You can't pay. I saw some people say, well, you know, people getting stuff for free complain about not getting more for free. You can't even pay for it if you get it free from Verizon. I don't know why ESPN and Disney can't figure out a way to fix that, but you are stuck. You cannot add the new ESPN Unlimited service, which means you cannot add the WWE content coming to it next month. Now, the good news is you can create a second account and have a, you know, because it's a completely different app, and just log into that with a second account on a separate email address from what you use on that. But it is kind of annoying. I am one of the people who gets a free bundled Verizon deal where I get ESPN Plus, Hulu with ads, and Disney Plus ad-free, free with my Verizon membership. I don't want to cancel that. I had to go create a second account with a different email in order to subscribe to ESPN Unlimited to test it for you. But unfortunately, that is the case. No such issues on Fox side. I was able to link existing accounts without problems to it. And again, it only seems to be impacting people who are getting it for the Disney bundle for free through something like Verizon's offer. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Let's make sure I didn't miss a story real quick. Wait here. Oh, yeah, I did miss a story. All right. Fubo's co-founder, David Gandler, I hope I said that right. Apologize, dyslexic person here, has been appointed to Newsmax's board of directors. He runs Fubo and now will also be sitting on the board of Newsmax with this. So check that out there. Also, hey, if you use PayPal, massive data breach reported. Now I got a LifeLock alert on this. 0.8 million people, according to LifeLock, have been compromised. Now, PayPal says this is not a new data breach, it's being resold. The group selling this stuff claims it's new data, not part of a previous breach. I would recommend putting two-factor authentication through something like an authenticator app, changing passwords, and just being a little cautious. While it may be true that your password may not have been compromised recently, it is not a bad idea to have two-factor and changing passwords. Never should reuse passwords that are used on banking apps. Always remember that too. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic day. We got a big thunderstorm rolling in. I don't know if you hear that in the background, so I'm going to get off here before I lose power. We'll talk to you all again tomorrow. Until then, take care. Be safe. I'll talk to you all again. Have a great day.